Welcome to the public image team. We're going to just bowl you into excitement for the hunger strike. So thank you for being here. I'm Robin Rote. I'm head of the team, and these are all the fantastic leaders. We have Bill McElroy, wave your hand. Valerie from Edmond, raise your hand. And Chris, all the way from Vashon. Mike England, driving. And Carrie Young, Sammamish, and also Harvest Against Hunger. And the one and only Blake from Des Moines, Normandy Park. So thank you so much. And Chris is going to take it away right away. Thank you.
Actually, I'm going to hand it over to Blake. He's going to do a quick overview.
Okay.
And I'll go into the technical stuff after that.
We, as a Rotarians, have assembled in the district of 5030 for decades after decades, and never, at least to my knowledge or the knowledge of the Public Image Committee, have we ever collected to become more than just the sum of our parts. We haven't collected and put all of these individual Rotary clubs together to put together one fundraiser until right now. And I think we know why. It turns out it's a lot of work, but we're so grateful to have all of you guys because, as you know, many hands make light work. And that's what we're banking on here with the first inaugural Rotary Hunger Strike benefiting Harvest Against Hunger. Now, what is this? This is basically a fundraiser that is one part virtual fundraiser, one part in-person, belly to belly. Let's ask for a couple of donations for a great cause powered by Rotary. The first one, the digital virtual part. Now, so many people have participated in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, the Relay for Life, the Purple Stride with the Pancreas fundraiser. All of these things are digital fundraisers that easily allow you to go out and hit send and invite people to make a contribution to support your team. What we're asking people to do in this circumstance is support your bowling team because we're all going on a big hunger strike. And that's the way the message will be sent out to your friends and family should you send these messages out to them, which will just basically say something to the effect of Sandra Ramsey is going on a hunger strike. Will you support her? Click here. We open up an email. We're taken back to a great place on our Mayberry where people can connect the dots and make that contribution and support this cause, which is being supported by Rotarians across the district. All 55 clubs have a place at the table on here, and so many of us have, so many of them have stepped forward into leadership roles in this. And that's you if you're watching this here live or watching this on demand after we play the meeting through here this evening on the 5th of October. So that's a little bit of the fundraiser. There's more fun and games here. There's ways that you can bolster this at your own club level for sponsorship. There's ways that you can make a lot more money leading up to the event. We'll talk about those as meetings progress. But that's essentially it, is join teams, ask for donations to support this great cause, which we're going to learn a little bit more about here tonight. And then let's just work together to have one gigantic scoreboard to support a cause that our district started supporting almost 40 years ago. It's one of the first Rotary district projects, or one of the first Rotary projects that was spawned, and it was spawned right here in our district, and we need to support it. That's a small part of what this is all about. So without any further ado, that's a little bit about the why. Now let's talk about the how with Chris Nakia from the Vashon Island Club. Chris.
Thanks, Blake. Yeah, so as Blake was saying, this is a great long-term fundraising event that we've got going for almost a month and a half now. And as he mentioned, there are a couple ways we're going to be raising money. The first one that we're kicking off now is a team fundraiser, where people can actually form teams on their at their clubs, and team members can go out and solicit donations, ask for money, and try to raise as much as they can. And there's a competition that we've got going on there, and we'll be talking more about how fun that's going to be with some of the prizes we've got going, even a trip to Hawaii that you could potentially win. Last week, if you joined us, or the week before, on the first Zoom meeting, we focused on team leads. And team leads are the people who are running the fundraiser events for their clubs. Tonight, I'd like to focus on just showing you how easy it is once your club is up and running And pretty much all of them are right now. If you go to rotaryhungerstrike.org, find your club, and it'll link directly to that fundraising event for your club. But once it's up, you can now start to have people come in and start forming their teams. So let me share my screen with you here. And if you can all see that okay.
Yes.
Here's just a little sample fundraiser I've got that I'm going to play with just to show you how this works. So this is an example of a club's fundraiser, and it's for Hunger Strike. We've got a certain amount we're looking to go for. It's got a really great video that was produced by Blake and his company, describing what it's all about, that you're supporting, not only raising money for your local food banks, but for the great organization Harvest Against Hunger, and for your own Rotary Club as well. People come here, they can donate just directly, or in the upper right-hand corner, you can see here that they can form a team. So this is where, if you are a Rotarian that has heard about what we're doing and you wanted to be a captain of a team for your club, this is where you will come and you will click on this form a team. And when you do that, you're going to have a real simple form. You're going to name your team. If you can type, and then you can actually post your own team goal. Just think about how much it is that you guys are going to shoot for. Let's say it's 5,000. And then you have a way to actually add your own personalized message. Let me just copy something here. And this is all you need to enter to request to become part of a team. Now, when you send the request, if you haven't registered yet with our Mayberry, it's a very quick, simple registration. It's just you put your name, your email, and what password you want to use, and that'll create an account for you in our Mayberry. So once you've done that, since I've already signed in, I get a success, and it's letting me know that I'm going to get an email once the team lead confirms my team. So you just have to wait maybe about 24 hours and give it a day for your team lead to see that you've made a request and go ahead and approve you.
You mean club lead, right, Chris?
Club lead, sorry, club lead.
Yep.
And let me just go ahead and log in here real quick. I'm going to show you what it looks like before that happens. So I'm just going to refresh this page, and you'll see currently there's no teams here yet. Now I'm going to go in as on a different browser, so you're not going to see this. And as a club lead, I'm just going to confirm you, or confirm this new team request. Once that's done, you'll get an email notification, and you will see that your team is now visible to the world in the competition. And here's where all the teams will be listed on your club's website. So now a couple things I'll show you. Because this is my account and I'm the team lead, I have a couple things I can do. I will see on my page that others won't. For instance, at the top, I'm going to see an edit button. If it weren't me, if it was someone else that was logged in, they wouldn't see any of these things here. I can actually click on this announce event button. And for those of you who are familiar with uploading comma separated or CSV files, these are basically lists. A file that has a list of people. You can upload a list here, and the system will automatically send out invitations for you. Or you can also click on the share button here, and you'll notice this throughout the entire online competition, that every page will have a share button. And when you click on that, it'll give you a few options. You can you'll see a QR code. So if people are familiar with that and they want to use that on some print material like a poster, you can take that out and use that for people to scan and donate. You can simply click the copy a link. And a lot of people will probably just opt to do this. They copy that link, and then you can paste that on a website, paste it in an email, or paste it in a social media, and it'll bring people directly to your team page. What else can I show you here? Oh, the other thing too is we also have a Facebook share. So if this is your team and you want to share this on Facebook, you simply click on that. It'll ask you to log into your Facebook, and it'll automatically give you a post that will lead people again back to your team page. So now that our team is built and ready to go, let me log out of here.
Can I ask a real quick question,
Sure.
Chris?
Yeah.
Is there any downside? So I'm the club lead. For me to, like, let's say 20 people from my club say, oh yeah, I want to bowl. For me to go in and actually just create the teams and give them fun names or whatever, is there any downside for me to just handle all the administrative pieces so people don't have to worry about that? Or is it better for people to have a team captain and let them do that?
The thing is, people have different capabilities
Okay.
based on their own accounts.
Okay.
And so it tracks. The thing is that you couldn't do it because
Okay.
it will track per person exactly how much money they've been able to raise. It gives them all the marketing tools so that they can directly communicate to their friends and family. And
Okay.
yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do that, unfortunately.
Even if I had their name and email and all of that.
You'd have to then also be able to check their email and
Okay, no, that's good. I just needed to know. Okay.
yeah, no, I think that's a great I mean
Well, just trying to make it easy. Yeah.
that would make it easy.
Okay.
So,
But-
hey, Chris,
Yeah.
can you show us what happens when a person donates? The button's right there. I think you can just click it.
Sure. So what you can do is you can click to donate. You put in your amount, say $5, and then when you donate, oh, I'm getting an error on this guy. This is a sample site, unfortunately, Bill, so I can't actually go
That's
through the
okay.
donation process. But it just brings up a form. You put in the money and you donate.
So in other words, when you share this to people, they're going to see your page, and then they can hit the donate button, and this is how they'll donate, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So because this is unfortunately on our test site, again, it's not hooked up to the actual donations. Now, if I log out of this, I want to show you something here. Let me just go to the event page. And I wanted just to show you how when I was logged in as the team captain, you saw that I had all my controls. I'm now logged in not as a team captain. As you can see, I've got none of that. So I don't see any of that. But I do see the join the team button. So I can actually just go ahead and join the team. But let me sign in as a different person. And I'm going to go to this team. So let's say Chris has formed this team. Now Sam or somebody else, one of my family members wants to join the team. And I've sent them to the direct link that will come directly to my team page. They'll see about Chris and the Hawaiians, see what we're doing, and then they can basically see what members there are right now. Marshall Tucker's a member. And oh, sorry, I need to sign in as someone else. Bear with me here. Let's just sign in as whoever this is. And I'm just skipping through all those clicks because no one's going to have to bother with them. You're going to be coming directly to this page from RotaryHungerStrike.org or whatever link is sent out by the fundraiser owner. So again, I come here and I look at the team. And if I look at Marshall Tucker, I see all there is to see about Marshall. And this is a member. I can make a donation here. Members can also say how much they want to raise. So let me go ahead and show you. I'm going to join this team. So this is Chris's team. He sent me the invite. I come here, I click on join the team. I set my personal goal, say $500 for the team. and I say whatever I want to say here. Let me just copy some text. And then I submit this request. Now, again, just like the lead had to approve a team captain has to approve a member. So what has just happened is the team captain received an email saying, hey, this person wants to join your team. You can go take a look at what they or who submitted that. Let me log out. And hopefully this isn't too confusing. I'm now going to log back in as the team captain. I think I've got the right account. And if I go to my teams, yep. So now I've logged back in as the team captain, and I can see that Shannon Smith has just requested to be part of my team. Shannon's my cousin. So I can simply confirm her. And once I do that, now Shannon is on my team, and people will, it's public, and now people will be able to find Shannon, go to Shannon's page and make a donation. And Shannon, Shannon will have all the marketing tools. So when Shannon logs in, she'll see that she too can go ahead and copy and paste the link into social media, share through Facebook, and directly reach out to people and say, come to my personal page, support me, make a donation for our local food banks. And you're not only helping to a great cause, but you're helping me in a great competition to win prizes and recognition for the things that I'm doing for our community as well. And that's basically, it's pretty straightforward. It's very direct. The team leads will communicate to people and say, go ahead and create a team. Once a team is created, a team captain takes control and then reaches out to people they want to be members, and then members join. And as soon as they're confirmed, the members now start going out and participating in the competition by raising money.
So I have a question. It sounds like that being a team member doesn't necessarily mean somebody's going to actually bowl. It seems like team membership is a larger category than people who are actually going to do bowling, which I assume is eventually going to be a part of this fundraiser.
It is, but no, your members, and you're only limited to 6 team members per team. But no, they make up the bowling teams.
Okay, so that's my question, and was related to that. You're limited to 6 people on a team, and how many teams per club?
We don't have a limit on the teams per club at the moment.
Because they're going to have to eventually meet in a bowling alley, and the somebody's going to have to give some thought, I guess, to, how the practice of having X number of teams bowl. And do we have any thought been given to are those teams going to bowl one game or more than one game?
I'm going to hand that part of the competition off to Bill and Robin.
Yeah, so I can take that, right? So you're going to get a time slot, and we're going to do our best to accommodate what's convenient for your team, for each team, and they will be given a 1-hour time slot to bowl their game. And I believe it's one game you should be able to complete in 1 hour. And so once you're all signed up and you've started the process, you will receive an email with probably from something like Sign Up Genius, where your team will pick which time slot you'd like to use at your bowling alley.
Yeah.
And if there's any conflicts, then my contact information will be there, and we'll talk it out. We'll figure out what best suits you. Yeah. So
will all the donations be made through individual team members? For example, it wouldn't be possible if somebody would sign up and say, I'll give 50 cents for each pin that the team
yes.
scores.
Yeah, we will be actually introducing that closer to the actual event. People can do, so you can actually go for a donation, single donation, or the second part of this will be, we will have a per pin competition.
Hey, Chris, can you show the club page quickly again? Not the team, but the club page.
And we can encourage other members of the club, if they're not bowling, maybe they're on vacation, to please go to somebody's page and donate.
So Mark, if you look at the club page, this is a mock-up, but you'll see the donate button for the club.
Yep.
Meaning that you, Mike, for instance, North Creek has 4 teams, for instance, and they're signing up right now. But if you, as a club lead, you can send this out, you can Facebook it, whatever you want to do, and people will actually see this site. They can pick teams or they can donate directly to the whole cause.
Mhm.
Okay, so that gives you the flexibility at the club lead as you start promoting this out. And we'll be talking about how that can be used too. We'll be talking about that just a little bit and some ideas.
And
It's a way to send that link out then is to copy that link at the top of that page and embed it in an email note or something like
That's
that.
one way to do it. You can do that. Share it on the club's Facebook. Share it on your own personal Facebook. There's a couple more ideas that you can do it with. Yeah.
Mark, the easiest thing will be click the share button. And then you can print out this QR code again if you want it for print, or if you click this copy, it'll copy the link for you.
I see.
So you don't have to copy. I mean, it's doing the same thing as if you're copying the top.
Right.
Then you can also do a direct Facebook share if you click that, and if you have a Facebook account.
Right.
So that's the easiest way. And then one thing I wanted to point out is, as Bill pointed out, I'm going to go back, and here is the fundraiser page for this club. You can donate directly to the club, or if you click on a team and you don't necessarily want to donate to a specific member or through a specific member, you can donate for the team. Or if Shannon's reached out to her friend, family, and network and said, hey, support me, they'll come here and they can make a donation here to Shannon directly, because we're going to have competition levels for individuals and for teams and for clubs.
Okay.
So hopefully that made sense to everybody. If you have any questions, I want to point out, let me shrink this a little bit. If you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me. Oh, I'm on a test site. Let me go to the actual Arm Mayberry website. And you'll notice down here, can you see that little green button?
Yes.
That little chat button. If somebody's on from the support team, you can actually chat and ask a question live. If not, if you click on that, it'll let you go ahead and ask a message to the support team. And so you can get questions answered pretty quickly that way as well. The response on this is quick, probably faster than email.
Heather's got a question. Can we get all the website information info via email? Heather, why don't you go ahead and just feel free to kind of explain a little bit more what that question was. I'm not quite sure what you want.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can.
Is there something with like a link to this information or anything? I haven't been able to make it to previous meetings, so this is the first time I'm seeing this. Is there can somebody send out an email with all the information of where do we log in and everything?
Yeah, we have. So for the leads, I do have that email going out. When the leads send out information about their particular club event, that will have information in the email for captains.
Okay.
And then when captains send out information for or invites to their new team members, they'll have an email with information as well.
Okay.
We also have short videos on certain subjects that are on YouTube that I'll be sharing again, but not only from the first meeting that we had, but also with this meeting. In other words, we'll shorten them all up and keep it kind of simple so you can kind of go through it that way too.
Can we put those links in the district newsletter as well or not?
We'll talk about that Thursday, Robin.
Well, I feel better about this, having gotten to this explanation. It seems like what's important for me would be for Bill to send out that video so that I'm up to speed on the club lead role and can start seeing that those teams get formed. We got people who want to be teams, but just don't know what to do at this point. So that would be helpful.
Good.
Well, and this video will be saved as well. And then the one for the club leads that demonstrated that function of approving teams from the week before last, I believe is it on YouTube, Bill?
Yeah, it's all on YouTube. So I'll send out the links to the YouTube, and then you can share the links with anybody moving forward that you want, Mark.
And I'll be sending out periodically, Mark, I'll be sending out some hopefully helpful tip emails as well to follow up with club leads that, as questions come in, or I think of anything that might be helpful, I'll send that out to you guys as well.
Okay.